Okay, so now that I know that I was absolutely correct on the previous run of where I actually tried out Balladin for the first time, you cannot find the Ballution style orbs when you are using the Balladin. So I'm back to doing it on just regular, good old-fashioned Peglin here. I'm quite determined to get enough Ballution on these enemies here to get myself the new character. It's also a very interesting build, I think. I did try it once before, but not nearly to the extent I should have. Should have really leaned into it. And I had a test earlier today where not even with the most ideal thing, it was just really fun to use, and it was just kind of a slow burn type thing. And I'm even starting off with it, which is very, very nice. And, you know, I was also thinking that immediate, like, if you're just talking immediate damage on the poison, the Ballution Sting, it's essentially, at level 3, a 60 damage plus however many pegs you hit immediately. And then it has additional benefits on top of that, which is just amazing. And it just seems like a very, very strong baseline orb to begin with, which I didn't really consider at first. I thought it would be a good setup orb, but I think this is going to be a very fun build, and a very strong build too, which is the more surprising part to me. Because it feels like it would just be too slow. Sadly, I do have to give up on that one. However, I think that's kind of fine in the end, because it does mean that the only Ballution I'm actually adding, single target, it will be stronger than that. I don't know if that's the best. I mean, it remains to be seen. Let's see here. I think this is the way to go. Hopefully I hit this bomb, so I do. Very nice. That is actually very, very nice. And, you know what? Going for the refresh is just fine here. My starting relic was also the sand arrows here, and I chose them because, I ended up choosing that one specifically just because I figured, because it is likely going to be a slow burn on a lot of the large bosses, like the dragon, for example, if I do happen to find that one as the final boss, just having that blind allowing me to survive for longer is going to be really nice. And we get another. Very, very nice. I'm going to upgrade that one to level 3 first. I could go for some bulwark. I do think that refreshes might be a little bit better. Because I don't have any of the other Ballution, their bulwark synergy anyway, so for now anyway, gonna be good. Also, really, really nice that I happened to come across the popping corn. I love how much healing this thing gives off of just one relic. It's just really nice, you know? You can't go wrong with it. Ooh, very nice. I have also dug myself out a little bit of a pathway down to the right-hand side. That is the path I do want to go. It is an elite fight after all, and I kind of want to do the elite fight more. Give myself more of a choice. I'm unsure if that's the proper way to go about this, but it's the one I'm going to choose anyway. Please hit the bomb, and I think I want to target that guy in hopes that I'm going to hit this bomb. I did not, of course. That's completely fine. And there we go. That should be able to kill this spider, and then the next shot will kill the next one. Hopefully. Big asterisks on the hopefully. And there we go. Now, the real question is, does it... Okay, so it does attack first, which isn't the best. I would have preferred it if it triggered first, but honestly, triggering first or second, it's still quite strong. Ooh. This one's a little sketch. I'm really hoping that I can get all 3 of the bombs really quickly. The bombs, if I hit all 3 of them, is going to make this so much easier. I can start stacking up some pollution on the back guy, the big guy, and I will be in business. However, I kind of need to hit bombs for that. Which is easier said than done, I suppose. Come on, hit it. No, and it hit the refresh too. That's so bad. Please, somehow, don't hit the refresh. Oh, this is really unfortunate. Thank you, finally. I will take that, get a little bit of damage, a little bit of blind off. I'm happy enough with that. And then I'm starting up my ramping damage. I think I need to discard that. I might not have needed to, but I mean, whatever. Only need 13 damage here. It's 30. Just enough. Do I want to heal? I do have 2. You know what? I will heal. And you know what? I think I'd rather increase my max health here. Again, I want stuff that is that enables a slower base build a lot more right now. And I think the ball-peen hammer is also going to hopefully do that. Especially for the second fight here. That's the hope anyway. And Salt Shaker might help out in the future more than the extra damage. Because again, slower seems better to me. Slower does in fact seem slightly better. Alright, come on. Hit a bunch of bombs, please, and thank you. Very, very nice. Love to see it. I just need to hit more bombs once again, and I will be fine. It's just a matter of getting to those bombs. Might not be as easy as... or, you know what? This also works. It dies in 1 turn. Just get as much gold as possible. Love to see that. Poison it. No double yet. Hopefully soon I can get doubling my pollution on any targeted enemy is going to be absolutely amazing for getting that 50 poison stacks. I managed to get up to 47 in like test run earlier because I was just playing around with it, seeing if I could maybe get it without it. But the highest I got was 47 against the wall boss. So it's kind of nerve-wracking that I haven't found it yet. And it is a rare orb, if I'm not mistaken, which isn't ideal by any means for... Oh, please! No, I just gotta hit one more bomb here. I do think that the slime is slightly more dangerous here, because it enables 2 hits. Goodness. There we go, finally. And everything dies. A little bit... Oh! You complain, and you shall receive, I suppose. I kind of also want to be full health going into this. I don't have any... Although that was honestly probably a waste of gold, if I'm going to be honest. The mole, I think, is one of the best encounters for the poison, because it comes over here, and then it just gets poisoned, and then I can just wait. Like, I could do no damage whatsoever, and now 6 on it, or 5, I guess. And now I can do it again, and it's gonna have 10, so it's 100 damage every single turn, without hitting a bomb or anything. This fight just kind of does incredibly well with poison. I think, anyway. And yeah, no, I think this is actually a kill right there. That's incredibly quick. The poison just does so well. Now, what do I want to go with? I do think that having the extra refresh is probably, or the, defresh potion here is the best. I do have 3 refreshes already, and then just getting that extra damages. And it is the wall. I think the wall is probably the best opportunity for me to get enough poison on one of these enemies. Maybe some of the, like, final bosses, like, the Sapper boss or the dragon. It's definitely not the QR code, but you know what? It's still fine. Okay, I need to hit the bombs. I am very pleased to have 45 ball work from the ball bean hammer. That's just really nice. Wow. It's just nice. I feel safe again in this floor now. Which is always nice. Feeling safe. Oh shoot, it survives with 2. You're kidding. That's so sad. Ah, my. Everything. It survives with 1 and 2. 1 and 2. You're kidding me, right? Wow. That is shocking. Now let's see here. I do kind of want to try... there's so many new builds that I do really, really want to try. Someone was asking me about the count orb only run, and I'm not sure about that one specifically because it's going to do so much self-damage, but I would definitely like to try it at some point. I do also think maybe the Spiral Slayer could be good. I don't want to get too much base damage for the sole purpose of I don't actually want to kill them too fast. Like, I want to make sure that the poison is the main focus of my deck here, because I think the last time I tried this, it was mainly Muscle that was the main focus, so I don't really want to repeat that again. However, I'd still be fine with just getting some other fun build, but definitely want to go with poison as the main focus here. Big damage, it's up to 10, 15 after the shot, 150 damage taken per turn, even if I miss. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. Oh, this, honestly, it could, maybe even against this straight wall here. I don't want to do too much damage, so I'm just gonna dunk that straight into the hole. I want to make sure... Oh, I'm not gonna have time. I'm not gonna have time. The poison is too strong. I'm not gonna have time. Oh, that's kind of sad. I was hoping just a little bit I'd be able to make it through. Rod of Frost is actually very interesting, giving me more poison. More poison on more enemies, especially on the ones with shields. That's quite nice. None of these are what I'm after. That is Muscle. Skip here. Everything is fine. I'm kind of sad I wasn't able to get... If I had, like, a better order of orbs there, I think I might have been able to do it. But you know what? It's probably gonna happen anyway, if I had to guess, on the final boss. So I'm not that worried, but it's a little sad, you know. Pretty sure both of these guys are dead from poison, so I might as well just target you. Yep, eventually both of these guys shall die. There we go. Once again, there's more poison. Poison is Ballution, solution, whatever, is actually incredibly strong here. I'm very surprised and pleased with it. Because quite often poison builds in a lot of games are like okay, but not necessarily the best ever. This one just seems really quite strong in general. Ooh, nice. Getting rid of one of the archers real quick with the Prime Rod of Frost. And I can maybe do the same thing here. If I hit a third bomb, please. Thank you. Nah, doesn't look like it. That's completely fine. I do get enough poison on this. Not that it really matters. There's no real threat to it anyway. There we go. Plenty fine. Another Ballutin Sting. Very nice. I will instantly upgrade this. Probably not necessary, but I am going to do it anyway. Thank you. Getting down through to the right-hand side. Just trying to, you know, snag an elite here. I think Ground Guard might be a little better, just survivability-wise. The other one was definitely good for damage, but I'm not really hurting on damage anyway, so I didn't really prioritize, you know? Will this create new shield? It did. It created one new shield. It's good enough for me. Gives me 5 extra health. Just gotta deal enough. That will eventually go down now. Sadly, I will end up wasting another poison charge on it, which isn't the best, but it's completely fine. This one too. At least it is taking down now, which makes this a lot better. There we go. You go down now. Where can I shoot this? I suppose I can shoot it right about there. Yeah, that's... One bomb plus poison is enough to kill this. One bomb plus no poison is actually enough to kill this. Wow. Shoot. Prime Rod of Frost is absolutely amazing. Just one extra pierce to everything just does wonders. Love to see that. And there we go. That's all I need. Another Ballutin Sting, yes. Make that double more potent. I've got a good feeling about the wall here. I have a very good feeling about the wall. Just have to get to it, you know? Very nice. Getting the poison taken down on this guy, I might as well target that one. I think with all my poison charges, I will be completely fine dealing with the front guys eventually. Plus, maybe a couple bombs here and there. And there we go. Yeah, no, that does it. It's enough to kill a bunch. And this kills this guy immediately with the poison. Actually, not even with the poison. The poison wasn't even needed. Shocking. Go, poison ticks them both down. Let's go. Nice. I do have an elite fight coming up here. I'm not going to heal anyway. I'm more or less confident in my ability to not die. I might regret that in the future, but here goes nothing anyway. This is a lot of poke damage on this fight. Oh, it's a little worrisome. I will be honest, it's a little worrisome. But not to worry, it's all good. The fact that I have again, one extra pierce, especially against fights like this, is just really, really quite good. It makes everything just a lot less scary. It's probably one of my favorite relics. Where do I want to target? I don't need to target you. I might as well target the guy in the back. Hopefully kill it before it becomes a problem, and I do. That's actually very, very good. I did not want to have to deal with that guy healing a bunch of people. Shoot. If I had just done just a slight bit more, it would have been way better. But it's fine regardless. Shoot. Is this... Hopefully this hits a refresh. It doesn't look like it will, but it will still do a ton of damage, which is fine by me. And you know what? This... I haven't even gotten to use this. Nothing's strong enough for me to be able to use the double on it. The double of the pollution. Pollution. As of yet. That will change very shortly. Can skip here. I won't take any damage. This does actually, again, enable more slow builds with the bombs blinding as well. I will gladly accept that thing. Into the wall. Sadly... Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Wasting my initial poison dart. How could it? How could you do this to me? Quite unfortunate. Everything should work out fine. I have a very good order in this. I can just constantly be reapplying new poison, which is very nice to see. Up to 11 already, 17 after this shot. That's a lot of damage going out per turn, though. I'm a little worried I'm gonna kill it before I have a chance to poison it enough. A little bit. Early double is okay. That's probably the worst position for it to be, though. I might honestly just rush the refresh. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I do lose one extra turn against this guy, which is scary because it might eat me, but that I'd rather get the 50 poison on this guy and not have to worry about it in the next stage than that. And of course, it's in like a really good position this time, but it doesn't even matter. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Please, please. Don't kill it. No, I should have shot the stone instead of this thing. Stone would have done less damage. It's doing 400 per turn. Okay, I'm just gonna tank that shot. Yes, this is it. This is enough. This is enough. How much is this going up to? 90. Yes, there we go. I did get the achievement. Very nice. I'm very pleased with that. I don't think I want another one of these, but it is level 2, so I'm willing to take it. I definitely don't want one of those, because it makes all my poison stuff useless. Same with that. Maybe I just take the unpretentious pendant. I mean, that's the only one that really does anything. Because everything else kinda sucked. Except for the sapper sack, I could have definitely used that. But I'm happy enough with it. So, didn't want to take it. Didn't want to greed out too much. You know? Okay, getting plenty of poison, plenty of blind on these guys. And off to cases. They should be dying very shortly. Yep, one more turn, and they both die. Love to see it. They didn't even get their poison stack. But love to see it. Honestly, this build is kind of shocking me with how strong it is. Granted, I think I have gotten kind of lucky with how many poison orbs I've been offered, but it's still, like, cool. It's just a cool build. Not a ton of damage going out from raw orbs, but ticking down. Ow. That's one of its weaknesses, for sure. Mirrors. Mirrors always do. I either destroy mirrors or get destroyed by them. There's no in between with them. No in between whatsoever. I do kind of have a non-crit build going, so I might as well take that. I might as well. Ooh, it's this one. I wonder how poison affects this guy. Does this also only do 1 damage per? Is the real question. Only one way to find out? Yes, it looks like that is the case. No. Definitely want to just leave it out here. I think the inside here is kind of a bait. Like, it's the cool gimmick of the fight, but it just doesn't seem very good. Definitely seems like more baity. And there we go. Down into the elite fight we go. Wonder what one it's gonna be. This one kind of sucks, because I can't see all the enemies, and there's a lot of them. Kind of sad. I did just get a 4% dodge on them, though, which is really awesome. And I'm very pleased to get that. Right. Oh, neither of those things died. At least not yet. They might have died to the poison afterwards. Or maybe even the bomb, please? Okay, so I think the front one did die from the bomb, but the second one didn't. Regardless, it's dead now. Go, please, hit the refresh. I'm not hitting the refresh this shot, am I? I mean, there's a chance. There's always a chance with this thing. Ooh, shoot. Oh my goodness, that was 10 damage. Apparently the front elite guy, the actual elite guy, didn't die. Which is unfortunate. I think it will now. And it does. Very nice. Why am I taking more of these? There's no reason to. It is also the QR code boss, probably the worst one for me. I think this is really good because of how many refreshes I have. I don't really want that though, because I want to focus my build more on the poison, even though I think that one is one of the strongest relics you can get. Don't really want it. I also don't really want this. I'm happy enough with the healing I do have. And I don't think I need any. I just want to get rid of the stone and dagger, man. It's just not satisfying, you know? Hopefully this does the targeting I'm hoping. It does, yes. I was hoping for the, to just hit both things with it, because I know it does some weird things if you target the front one. Unfortunate. You kind of have to like target some of the back ones just so that you can get the angle that you're looking for. I think this one should hit front too, and it does. I'm just gonna target the back one, even though... Yeah, I'll just target the back one here, let the poison do its work. It's just so good. You can't go wrong with poison, I don't think. Although maybe it helps that I have just so much of it, but even then, I'm quite pleased with this build. Bomb dealing plus 15 damage is definitely better here. I don't have any serious way to get bulwark, especially because this, I don't think, unless there's something new here, I don't think anything has that. I don't want any of that. I don't really want that because I feel like it might make my base orbs too strong. And again, I just want my poison to do the main heavy lifting. That might be a little bit silly, but I just feel like it'll be fun. I'm really, really excited to see what the other new character, the rogue or whatever, the poison guy, actually has for a starting relic. I'm going to bet that instead of the dagger, it has a ballution sting. But I'm really curious to see what... I am actually really, really curious to see what the... What am I thinking? I'm really curious to see what the relic it starts with is, instead of like the Peglin tuition or the thing that gives you +4 ball work. Ooh, remove an orb. Egg orb. It works for me. I'm now full ballutioned. Fully ballutioned. And go final fight before the boss fight here. Would have loved to have seen this against the dragon or the sapper. I think either of them, this would have done a lot better, but I think it'll do completely fine against this anyway. Against the QR code, that is. Ooh. Okay. Plenty of damage there. Does kill the front two, even without poison, I guess. And now I just start to work on the back two. Chipping away. And there we go. That is absolutely enough. 160 damage. Oof. Too good. Too good. Definitely should have healed. I have no idea why I didn't heal. That was incredibly, incredibly silly of me. Wow. Okay. Well, we're here anyway. I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. I do really need to focus one down. I do know that because they gain bonus muster coal in general. Just in general, every single time all 4 of them are up. I feel like this isn't gonna go very well because my build is so very slow against scaling bosses. I feel like it just does so poorly. If this was the dragon or the sappersack, I would feel so much more comfortable. But against this one, I don't know. It's gonna be sketchy for sure. That does... I think this should kill 1 based on the fact that it just hit that many bombs. Yeah, it kills 1, and then this blue one is nearly dead as well. After a double, I think I can just ignore it. Yeah, no, I can absolutely just ignore it. It dies in 2 turns anyway. That's fine. Now what one do I want to target next? I think the answer is this guy, this orange one. It's already starting to die, which makes it, or like it's closer to death anyway. Oh, and it will die very shortly as well. Might as well just target this one. Although, I think it's going to be targeted anyway. You know what? This fight went way better than I expected it to. I think part of that was due to the enhanced gunpowder and the general damage that I have going on, but the poison definitely helped. Definitely helped a ton. That was actually really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed my time. And tomorrow, I will be I think I'm gonna do more Vampire Survivors tomorrow, and then the next day I will come back to checking out, I think the Rogue, and then maybe do some custom starts, maybe do some Crucible on them, on the 2 new characters. I think all of that is quite fun, but for now, I gotta see, what do you do? Attacks apply a random debuff to enemies. Now that is something I wasn't expecting, and that actually sounds awesome. So, I'll see you guys next time.